would you do if you woke up trapped under a sunken ship with no way out? Or if you fell 10,000 meters from the sky and survived? These are not movie plots, these are real people who defied death and lived to tell the tale. Here are some of the most unbelievable survival stories in human history. Juliane Köpke, the girl who fell from the sky. In 1971, 17-year-old Juliane Köpke was flying over the Peruvian rainforest when lightning struck her plane. It broke apart in mid-air. Juliane fell over 2 miles, strapped to her seat, and miraculously survived. Injured and alone, she wandered the jungle for 11 days, surviving off rainwater and sheer will. Roy Sullivan struck by lightning 7 times. Roy Sullivan, a US park ranger, holds the world record for surviving the most lightning strikes. Between 1942 and 1977, he was struck 7 times. His hair caught fire, his boots exploded, but every single time he walked away. Doctors said it was impossible. Nature clearly disagreed. Anna Bogenholm, frozen and brought back to life. In 1999, Swedish doctor Anna Bogenholm fell into an icy stream while skiing and was trapped under the ice for 80 minutes. Her body temperature dropped to just 56.7 degrees Fahrenheit, the lowest ever recorded in a human. Her heart had stopped, but hours later, doctors revived her. Today, she's alive and well. Vesna Vulovic, the woman who survived a 10,000-meter fall. In 1972, a bomb exploded on a plane at 33,000 feet. Everyone died, except flight attendant Vesna Vulovic. She plummeted through the sky without a parachute and landed on a snowy hill cushioned by part of the wreckage. She broke almost every bone in her body but survived. Harrison O'Keefe, the man trapped in a sunken ship for 3 days. In 2013, a tugboat sank off the coast of Nigeria. Everyone on board was presumed dead until divers discovered Harrison O'Keefe. He was alive, 30 meters underwater, inside a tiny air pocket. He spent 60 hours in pitch-black darkness with no food, no clean water, and no hope. Yet he survived. Aaron Ralston, the man who cut off his own arm. In 2003, hiker Aaron Ralston was trapped by a boulder in Utah. No phone, no help, no way out. After 5 days of being stuck, he made a terrifying choice. He cut off his own arm with a dull pocket knife. He hiked out and lived. Tsutomu Yamaguchi survived 2 atomic bombs. In 1945, Tsutomu Yamaguchi survived the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. He fled home to Nagasaki just in time for the second bomb. He lived through both nuclear blasts and went on to have children, a job, and a peaceful life. He remains the only officially recognized survivor of both attacks. Joe Simpson crawled down a mountain with a broken leg. In 1985, climber Joe Simpson fell into a crevasse in the Peruvian Andes. His partner thought he was dead, but Joe wasn't. With a shattered leg and no supplies, he crawled for 3 days across ice and rocks alone. He made it back to camp, barely alive, but alive. Willie Francis survived the electric chair. In 1946, 17-year-old Willie Francis was sentenced to death in Louisiana, but the electric chair malfunctioned. He screamed in pain but didn't die. Officials said they'd try again later. His story sparked massive debate and a chilling reminder that even death isn't always certain. Ada Blackjack, the forgotten Arctic survivor. In 1921, an Inuit woman named Ada Blackjack was hired as a cook for an Arctic expedition. She had no survival training. After the team was stranded and most members died or disappeared, Ada was left completely alone on a frozen island for nearly 2 years. She taught herself to hunt, trap, and survive in one of the most hostile places on Earth. When rescue finally came, she was still alive and stronger than ever. These stories prove one thing: the human will to survive is stronger than we'll ever understand. Which story shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more unbelievable science and survival stories, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.